there's a lot of things about myself I don't like. And maybe by sitting back and watching her go ahead with them.
My husband had open heart surgery, and he was in the hospital, and I looked up and see Conway come off the exit at the hospital, and I said, well, here comes Conway.
From the rugged hills of Kentucky to the glittering stages of Nashville, Loretta Lynn's life is a story of grit, resilience, and unparalleled talent. Today, we'll take you on a journey through her extraordinary life, a life filled with struggles, love, loss, and triumph. Buckle up as we explore the highs and lows of a woman who defined country music. Loretta Lynn was born Loretta Webb on April 14, 1932, in the coal mining town of Butcher Hollow, Kentucky. She was the second of 8 children born to Melvin and Clara Webb. Life in Butcher Hollow was defined by extreme poverty and the harsh realities of coal mining. Her father, Melvin, labored in the mines, earning just enough to scrape by. The family's home was a modest cabin with no running water or electricity, and her mother ingeniously used pages from the Sears catalog to insulate the walls. As the eldest daughter, Loretta often took on adult responsibilities, from cooking and cleaning to caring for her younger siblings. Despite these hardships, the Appalachian folk music surrounding her planted the seeds of a deep love for music. Yet for young Loretta, a career in music seemed as unattainable as a life of wealth and comfort. At just 15 years old, Loretta met Oliver Lynn at a pie social. 6 years her senior, was a complex man with a reputation for moonshining and mischief. Despite his flaws, Loretta fell for him, seeing Dew as her escape from the unrelenting poverty of Butcher Hollow. But Loretta smiles to find Oliver in his t-shirt on Sunday morning and warms herself to Loretta's pie. Their marriage was as turbulent as it was transformative. By the age of 20, Loretta had given birth to 4 children: Betty Sue, Jack Benny, Ernest Ray, and Clara Marie. In search of better opportunities, the young family moved to Custer, Washington, where Dew found work in the logging industry. Dew saw something in Loretta that she couldn't yet see in herself. He recognized her natural gift for singing and decided to nurture it. One day, he surprised her with a $17 guitar from Sears, a purchase that would change the course of their lives forever. Shariza began teaching herself to play the guitar, practicing for hours after her children went to bed. At Dew's encouragement, she started performing at local venues. Her confidence grew, and it wasn't long before she caught the attention of others. Her first major break came when she won a televised talent contest. While the prize was a modest wristwatch, it marked the beginning of her journey into the music world. Shortly after, Canadian producer Norm Burley discovered her and arranged a recording session in Hollywood. There, Loretta recorded her debut single, I'm a Honky Tonk Girl. With no promotional team or financial backing, Loretta and Dew took matters into their own hands. Armed with boxes of records, the couple embarked on a grueling cross-country road trip. They visited radio stations one by one, personally delivering copies of her single. Their journey wasn't easy. They slept in their car, survived on cheap meals, and faced countless rejections. But their persistence paid off. Slowly but surely, I'm a Honky Tonk Girl climbed the charts, eventually reaching number 14 on the Billboard Hot Country Songs chart. Loretta's rise to fame was fueled by her authenticity. Her songs, often inspired by her tumultuous marriage and personal experiences, resonated with audiences in a way few others could. Hits like You Ain't Woman Enough, To Take My Man, and Fist City were bold, defiant, and unflinchingly honest. Not everyone embraced her candor. Some of her songs were banned from radio for their controversial themes. But Loretta remained unapologetic, knowing that her music spoke to the lived experiences of countless women. One of the most defining friendships of Loretta's career was with Patsy Cline, a country music legend in her own right. Patsy took Loretta under her wing, offering guidance, encouragement, and even her old stage outfits. Tragically, Patsy's life was cut short in a plane crash in 1963. The loss devastated Loretta, but Patsy's mentorship left a lasting impact. Loretta often credited Patsy with teaching her how to navigate the complexities of the music industry. Loretta's marriage to Dew was both a source of strength and heartache. Their relationship was marked by fierce arguments, infidelity, and even physical abuse. Yet Loretta stood her ground, often fighting back with her trademark fiery spirit. Their tumultuous relationship inspired many of her most iconic songs. Tracks like Don't Come Home May Drinkin' with Lovin' on Your Mind reflected the challenges she faced, turning personal pain into relatable art. In 1980, Loretta's life story was brought to the silver screen with the film Coal Miner's Daughter. Starring Sissy Spacek as Loretta, the movie was a critical and commercial success. It introduced Loretta's remarkable journey to a global audience and earned Spacek an Academy Award. The film not only celebrated Loretta's legacy, but also solidified her place as a cultural icon. The 1980s brought profound personal loss for Loretta. In 1984, her son Jack Benny tragically drowned while attempting to cross a river on horseback. The loss devastated Loretta, who was already battling exhaustion from relentless touring. In 1996, Loretta lost due after years of declining health. Despite their tumultuous relationship, Loretta mourned him deeply, often crediting him for pushing her to achieve her dreams. Even in her later years, Loretta refused to fade into obscurity. In 2004, she collaborated with Jack White of the White Stripes on the album Van Leer Rose. The project introduced her to a new generation of fans and earned critical acclaim. The album's success proved that Loretta's voice and storytelling were timeless, transcending generations and genres. Loretta Lynn's influence on country music and beyond cannot be overstated. She broke barriers in a male-dominated industry, writing songs that spoke directly to the experiences of women. Her courage, authenticity, and resilience paved the way for countless artists who followed in her footsteps. Loretta's story is one of triumph over adversity. From the poverty of Butcher Hollow to the pinnacle of country music, she showed the world what it means to persevere. Loretta Lynn wasn't just a country music legend. She was a voice for the voiceless, a beacon of strength, and a symbol of determination. If you are inspired by Loretta Lynn's story, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more deep dives into the lives of iconic legends. Let us know your favorite Loretta Lynn song in the comments below, and thank you for celebrating her legacy with us today.